right, let's speak to Charles Odii, who is the Director General and Chief Executive of the Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency, also known as SMEDAN, on efforts by the agency to empower small and medium enterprises in Nigeria. Very warm welcome to Newsnight, Charles. Let's begin with, what is practiced universally. And they say SMEs are the bedrock of, economic development. How can Nigeria encourage more of its people, more Nigerians, to go into small businesses instead of waiting for white-collar jobs? Charles?
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Nigerians are entrepreneurial in nature. Nigerians are people who make a lot of things out of nothing. So it's a situation of sugar and ants. If we want to get a lot of ants in the studio today, what we need to do is just get sugar or get honey, and we just get the ants coming. So one of the things that we've started to do is, first of all, helping with policies, democratizing access. In terms of policies, we set up the National Council of SMEs. The chairperson of this council is Excellency the Vice President. And we at SMEDAN act as the secretariat for this National Council of SMEs. And this National Council of SMEs cascades to the different states. And at the different state levels, the governors of the states are the chairpersons of the council in their different states. And this National Council of SMEs does three things. Number one, we help to advocate for small businesses in all the 36 states and the FCT. Secondly, we act as a one-stop shop. So if you want to start a business, you want to grow a business, you want to scale your business, this National Council of SMEs acts as that one-stop shop with all the information that you need to start and scale your business, which means that if you want to register a business, we have information from CAC. If you want to export, we've got information from NEPC. If you want imports, if you want investment, we've got information from NIPC. If you want standardizations, we've got information from SON. So everything that you need to start and scale in Nigeria, now resides, and you can find us. You can find it at the SMEDAN offices, and these SMEDAN offices are in the 36 states and the FCT. What we've done is, put in motion this National Council of SMEs to help to advocate for SMEs at the different states, to help to advocate for their growth, to help to advocate for sustainability of these small businesses. We've also begun to democratize access. Access is the major thing that is a bottleneck for small businesses. So access to finance, access to market, access to capacity development, access to mentors, access to network, access to trainings. And very recently, we signed a memorandum of understanding with Sterling Bank to the tune of 5 billion naira, where small businesses can get single-digit interest loans for business, for working capital, for work equipment, and to procure workspaces for their businesses. And we are doing this because we want to see a lot of small businesses, get into the pool to start and to scale their businesses. We've also gone to the different state governments. So we signed the same MOU with Katsina State Government to the tune of 1 billion naira. So small businesses in Katsina State Katsina State right now can get access to finance to start and scale their businesses. Small businesses in Anambra can do the same thing. Small businesses in Enugu can do the same thing. And we are beginning to scale across the different states. These are the measures that we are doing to, democratize access. We also understand that, these are perilous times, these are challenging times for small businesses across the country. So one of the things that we've also done is to provide infrastructure for these businesses. So these businesses, for instance, at our shared facility centers across the country, there are 23 industrial development centers in the country that we're currently revitalizing and revamping, so small businesses can take advantage of that, to scale their enterprises. I'll give you an instance. In Abuja, where our headquarters is located, we conducted a needs assessment, and we found out the different clusters in Abuja where small businesses want to start and scale and, are starting businesses at a rapid rate. And so it happened to be in woodwork and carpentry. So what we did is we set up a woodwork and carpentry factory in Abuja where small businesses can come in with little or nothing, access technology, access machineries, produce their products there, warehouse the products there, and then distribute the products through a discounted, fantastic logistic agreement that we have in place. We also set up a fashion hub where small businesses can get access to loans, go buy their fabric, come into the workshop, start to make the fabric, and then they can also distribute the fabric.
Very well said. Charles,
in the FCC.
Sorry, let me just come in here. I didn't mean to stop your submissions there, but quite a massive accesses, SMEDAN has created for the SMEs. But tell us, which, do you think, what areas do you think Nigeria has comparative advantage of as far as SMEs is concerned? Where is our strength?
I think our strength broadly lies on human resources. 70% of Nigeria's population are under the age of 35. And these young people are people who actually are very financial, speak good English. Many of them are literate digitally and financially. And so we can leverage on this to actually export this human talent across the world. His Excellency, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, launched the NATEP, which is the National Talent Export Program at the UN General Assembly last year. And then what happens is that small businesses, even young people, can actually live in Nigeria and work and earn foreign currencies by living in Nigeria. So one of the things that we are also doing is actually harnessing these human resources by way of capacity development, training these young people, training young SMEs so that they can take advantage and compete with their strength. We also have abundant natural resources in Nigeria. From the northern part of Nigeria to the southern part of Nigeria, we are blessed with natural resources. And one of the things that we have started to do is to harness these natural resources for local exports and also for local consumption and also for exports. We have this program called the One Local Government, One Product, or OLOP, One Local Government, One Product, where we work closely with cooperatives in the different states, supporting them with financing for actually three things. So everyone who is a small business owner in the different states who actually identify with a cooperative can get access to finance from SMEDAN. And this financing is broken into two. One is actually a loan, and 70% of it is a loan and 30% of it is a grant. And then what happens is that as a cooperative, we're working with these cooperatives to release these funds to them, for members of the cooperative to access money for working capital, to access money for work equipment, and also to procure workspaces where they're working across the 36 states and the FCT. I think we also have another competitive advantage in terms of geographical location. We are, I think 5 hours behind the US. We have, I think 1 hour right now behind, Europe. So small businesses here can actually, and young people here can actually take advantage of that to do a lot of work with these global destinations, global businesses, and earn decent amounts of money for themselves.
Yes, indeed, decent amounts of money for themselves away from looking for the white-collar jobs. Charles, tell us very quickly. Most government agencies complain of inadequate funding to carry out their mandates. Does your organization have enough funds? That's one. And how do you plan to attract more funds? Are there development partners supporting SMEDAN?
You are very spot on. If you look at the SME landscape in Nigeria, there are approximately 39 million let's say 40 million small businesses cut across the 36 states and the FCT. These small businesses are responsible for 60 million jobs, contribute to approximately 50% of our GDP. So if you look at our budget, the budget is inadequate to support all 40 million small businesses. But one of the things that we're doing, and we are going to continue to do, is in one word, partnerships. So we're partnering with local organizations, local development organizations, and international development organizations, to get funding to help build our value chain, but also working capital for our small businesses. We currently, before I came on the show, I was talking to my House Committee chairperson, Honorable Manustoro, about this problem. Small businesses, actually, we need to, we're not paying lip service about this. So we need to actually, from the budget, allocate the right amount of business, the right amount of money that we think that will help with industrial development for small businesses, but more importantly, democratizing access for small businesses. If we want to start to train approximately all our 39 million small businesses, if we want to provide industrial development, if we want to revitalize our industrial development centers, and we want to, help these small businesses access all they need to start and scale, we need a lot more funds. So, but we are not, we're not limited by that. We have international partners that we're talking to. We're talking to the World Bank to help us not only with technical assistance. We're talking about capacity. We're currently talking to international organizations to help us develop the capacities of SMEs. And for many of them, it may not be financial resources that we are requesting. For many of them, it's just technical assistance, just to develop the capacities of the small businesses, of the 39 million small businesses that exist in Nigeria. Because we think, we believe that with this, we can currently, a micro business can turn to a small, and a small business to a medium business, eventually to a large business. And the agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for small businesses is categorized under GROW, which is Grow Nigeria. G stands for guidance, R stands for resources, O stands for opportunities, and W stands for workforce support. We believe that with this theory of change, we can, any small business can, experience prosperity, shared prosperity, and can scale in Nigeria as a nation.
Thank you so very much. No better place for you to drop the anchor here. That's Charles Odii, Director General, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency, SMEDAN. Thanks for coming on Newsnight.